I have noticed who supports me and who doesn't, and I feel like I am not the only one. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about a subject that is really close to my heart because it has to do with my small businesses and how starting a small business actually showed me who supports me. Okay, so let's talk about something that no one really prepares you for when you start a small business. It's not the stress, it's not the late nights, it's not trying to be organized, it's not the imposter syndrome that I literally got every single day. It's the people closest to you that go silent. It's the friends that suddenly don't know or forgot how to clap for you. The friends that suddenly forgot that they support you or they should be supporting you. It's the ones closest to you that you feel let down by. If you're new here and you don't know much about my story, I started UGC. That was the first thing I started when I became a stay-at-home mum. I started this purely for income purposes and because I am a people person and because I love creating content. I didn't have this boss babe kind of vibe about me. I just wanted to get by. I wanted to put into the home financially, and I had to find something that I could do that I loved to do. So UGC was essentially my first small business, and now I've branched out to two businesses. So I have Candid Bestie, which is a wedding and event content creation business, and I do UGC. And after starting these two businesses, which revolve a lot around social media and creating content, I have learned a couple of things along the way. Success doesn't just reveal your potential, success reveals your people. I didn't plan on being a content creator. I didn't even know what UGC was. I just needed to find a way to make money from home to put back into my family. I remember Googling ways on how to make money from home, and so many things popped up, it was crazy. One thing that kept popping up was UGC. UGC this, UGC that, skincare, makeup, just anything to do with UGC came up on my TikTok. So it was pretty much, here you go, UGC on a platter. I started filming skincare. I was holding up mugs. I was finding things around my house to build my portfolio. I was vlogging and keeping tabs on my progress and building a little community for myself. And slowly but surely, it started to work and it started paying off quite quickly, actually. It felt so empowering to me to know that I was contributing to my family and doing something that I fell in love with, which was content creation. I didn't post much at first. I only posted on my UGC account, and I was scared to even post it on my personal account because I just didn't want people to cringe or get the ick from me. But when I started posting on my personal account, that's when I started to see people coming out of the woodwork. I remember posting a story and seeing someone that I thought was close to me look at the post, didn't even acknowledge it, didn't even say, oh my God, yes, or anything, just nothing, crickets. Just sat there like, damn, okay, maybe we're not that close. Obviously, starting UGC, I gained traction and gained my confidence into content creating. I started learning a lot about having a small business because with UGC comes a lot of admin work. There's contracts, there's emails to and fro with brands, there's deals that you have to make. Canva, just everything I had to do with UGC catapulted me into content creation for weddings and events. And that's when Candid Bestie was born. Candid Bestie came from a completely different place for me. It wasn't about money, it was more about purpose. When I got married, there were so many moments that were missed. Things I wish I could go back and look at all over again, but I can't. The photographer that I had booked, which was a friend of mine at the time, cancelled on me 2 weeks out. So I only had 2 weeks to scramble to find one photographer that was way out of my budget, and they spent more time with my husband than they did with me. So I unfortunately have a lot of memories and time missed with my girls on my very big and special day. When my girlfriend approached me and told me that she wanted to hire a content creator for her wedding, I was intrigued. I was like, what is this? You have to tell me everything because I want to do this. This sounds like something that I could do. So I built a wedding content creation business. I wanted to be that extra bridesmaid, that extra pair of eyes, that person that is off in the crowd when the photographers and videographers are focusing on the couple. I wanted to catch all the behind the scene moments, all of their friends and family, creating memories and having fun on your special day. Things that you would have definitely missed. Launching Candid Bestie felt huge. It was mine. It was my little baby. It wasn't something for me to just get by like UGC. It was something I was truly passionate about. Like, I love it so much. And guess what? Surprise, shocker, the silence was even louder with Candid Bestie. I can count on maybe 2 fingers how many people have shared and pushed my small business. Yeah, it really makes you realize who supports you. So before I even launched my business, I created an Instagram. I was excited. I posted a countdown on it, and people I've known for years watched the story or the reel and said nothing. Family, nothing. There was just nothing. There was no, I'm so proud of you, I'm so excited. Crickets, nothing. It was hard at first and it did break me, but it healed me at the same time. It's hard because the second you start standing in your power, people start to feel uncomfortable. Uncomfortable in your presence, uncomfortable in your confidence. They start to reflect and see themselves in a different light. I could be broke, overwhelmed, and burnt out, and people were fine with that, which is crazy to me. But the moment I started showing up with clarity, confidence, charging what I'm worth, doing what I love, suddenly I was too much. People thought I was trying to be an influencer. People were getting weird with me. I wasn't relatable anymore, I guess. As if struggling is what makes you lovable anyway. Relatable, yes. But, knowing these things was really hard. Sometimes it's not that they don't support you though. It's that they kind of liked you better when you were doubting yourself, because they probably were doubting themselves too. Some people want you to stay in survival mode because it makes them feel less alone. Misery lacks company. And when you break out of that, it shines a light on the fact that they haven't. They haven't progressed or done anything they wanted to do. They feel unmotivated whilst you're motivated. It's all self-reflection. But even though they're having their own moments, that is not your burden to carry. I feel like I carried that burden for so long until I took myself out of that scenario and started thinking outside. It wasn't my responsibility to fix what they didn't want to do for themselves. The funny thing is, no one talks about how lonely growth can be. Not just because you're busy, but because you're letting go of people along the way. You start to question yourself. Was I ever really close with them? Did they ever really support me the way I supported them? Was the friendship one-sided or convenient? Did they secretly never believe in me? It's not even about the money, it's about the presence. And to be quite honest, anyone that's close to me, I would probably do their content for free. It's about presence, it's about support. It's about that person close to you that will go out of their way to share Kim Kardashian's new Skims line or Kylie Jenner's new perfume, but just refrain from sharing your small business. It's not hate, it's discomfort, and I honestly had to make peace with that. Support isn't loud in words, it's loud in actions. It's the girl from high school that tags her engaged friend in all of my content. It's the mum on Instagram that saves all of your reels and sends you fire emojis. It's the stranger who shares your post and gives you the most amazing feedback. So to anyone watching this that is feeling that ache from starting a small business and feeling no support, keep going, because you're not crazy. You're not dramatic. You're just outgrowing rooms that you've been stuck in for too long. This journey has taught me so much. So much about businesses, about boundaries, about belief, but more than anything, it's shown me that support isn't about who knows you. It's about who sees you. And now I'm choosing to pour into those people, which is why I'm building this little community for us, this safe space, so we can be ourselves. Don't forget to drop a comment below if this video resonated with you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I will always get back to you. Don't forget to like and share this video. I would love that so much and appreciate it so much. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more videos from me. I hope you have an amazing week and I will see you next Wednesday.